Hey guys, quickly before we hop into the video, I want to let you guys know I'm doing a couple of shark card giveaways over on my Twitter since the new vehicle just came out. Maybe people don't have money to buy it, and I really want you guys to buy it because, as you'll see in this video, it's amazing. But I'll leave a link in the description. Go enter to win the giveaway, and I'll be picking the winner sometime later this week. The new event week is here. We got a brand new off-road vehicle. We have a bunch of new discounts, and in this video, I'll be talking about all that stuff, as well as giving you guys my review on the Canis Kamacho. Getting the less important stuff out the way, the discounts and the double money bonuses. So this week, you have actually quite a few ways to get some double GTA money. So all of these adversary modes are offering double GTA money. Motor Wars, which is pretty fun. Hardest Target, the new one that just came out. Slashers, and Occupy. All four of those are giving double GTA money and double RP. As for the discounts, this week we have 25% off the Avenger, 25% off the Chernobog, 40% off the Half Track, 35% off the Anti-Aircraft Trailer, and 40% off the Weaponized Tampa. You also have some Mark II discounts. You'll get 30 and 25% off a lot of stuff when you're upgrading them. And then you also have a bunch of ammunition discounts on some certain weapons and like body armor and ammo and stuff. I'll leave the full Newswire post in the description if you want to go check it out. There's also a free t-shirt you can unlock if you just log into GTA Online during this week. It's a black ammunition t-shirt. So if you like collecting that stuff, then there you go. Now getting into the main part of this video, the Canis Kamacho review. This thing, I just want to say, is how vehicles should be made, Rockstar. This is amazing. Not only does it have an insane amount of customization, and it's really quick and fast, but it costs so little. I really can't think, at least in recent memory, of any vehicle that costs this little. It's $345,000. I mean, that goes back to like the old gen DLC days. That's how far we probably have to go back to find a DLC vehicle cost this little. But let's talk about it. Should you buy it? Pros and cons. Let's do that. We'll talk about the pros first, because I just have to reiterate how amazing this thing is. It's only $345,000. That is an insanely cheap price for this vehicle. And that alone, you should just buy this vehicle because of it. But it also has that insane customization I was talking about. Literally, like, everything on this vehicle you can customize, and there are a ton of customization options. The one somewhat negative, I can say, the liveries aren't anything great. I would have liked maybe some better liveries, but there are a few liveries that do look nice on this vehicle, so, you know, that's good. It's just some of them are like, really, I don't really care for this. But apart from that, the customization's awesome. I mean, you have the two primary and secondary color options in good locations. The one downside, the roof, you can't actually custom, or you can't color it. You can take it off, but you can't actually change the color from black, so that kind of sucks. One awesome thing, one unique thing about this car, you can basically take the doors off. So that's awesome. You can also add really cool stuff to the back, like in the truck bed area, and you can also put some really cool stuff on the hood. So overall, the customization on this thing is fantastic, especially for off-road purposes. I mean, you have some really great off-road options. Another pro, the light bar on the top, when you turn your high beams on, they actually work. So I know sometimes on these vehicles, those light bars or the extra lights don't work. They do on this one, and rarely will they go out. I basically drove this thing down, well, I say drove loosely. It fell down Mount Chiliad like 3 times, bumping into all kind of rocks and trees, and those lights at the top, they didn't break. So that is fantastic. Another thing, since this car is so cheap, insurance is cheap. It's only like $4,000 to get it back, which is nothing compared to like every other car in the game now. That's $20,000 to get it back. And then, I mean, this is the best part about this vehicle, the performance, the handling, and the off-road ability. This thing has really good handling for what it is, and it's got great performance. The acceleration, the speed is fantastic. I mean, you're not going to be really racing in this, but you'll see compared to, I think I put it against the Riata and the trophy truck, and I think I even put it against the Barrage, because that's somewhat of an off-road vehicle that came out recently. It basically destroys all of them. In the freeway drag test, the Kamacho came in a full second above the trophy truck and about 3 seconds in front of the Riata, so that's good. And when I did the drag test in the airport against the Barrage, it smoked it. So this thing may be one of the fastest off-road vehicles. And one really neat thing, it's got some power. We sort of put the Barrage against it head to head, and it was sort of pushing the Barrage around. So that is fantastic news. It's also four-wheel drive, and that helps tremendously when you're climbing mountains. This thing climbs mountains like no tomorrow. I mean, it will get up a mountain so freaking quick. Apart from 90-degree angle mountains, this thing basically can climb everything. It can climb rocks. You'll see in some of the gameplay clips, it climbs mountains very easily. This thing is like the ultimate off-road vehicle. Now, the one negative, let's talk about some of the cons real quick. It doesn't have, I guess, like a high clearance level up front. So bigger rocks and bigger sort of obstacles, you're not going to just run over them like, say, in the Dubsta 6x6 or some of the other off-road vehicles that have like higher suspension and that their front can just get over things easier. So that's somewhat of an issue, but I didn't really run into that too often, so it's not that big of an issue. One thing about the whole handling aspect, the brakes aren't good at all. Like, if you brake going really fast, it's actually going to take you about 3 seconds to probably come to a full stop. But I think you can sort of fix that by using the handbrake in addition to the brake. Also, despite how it has power against some of the other vehicles like head-on, it doesn't really have good plowing power. So you're not going to be going down the street really fast, run into oncoming traffic, and then plow them out the way. You're going to actually stop. And then the final thing, this is definitely a con, but it's to be expected with this sort of vehicle. It's not armored, so it can't take any explosions. And the reason that's a con is because in today's day and age of pretty much every vehicle having some sort of weaponized part to it, if someone comes after you, you're gonna die. Like, unless you quickly go into passive mode, you're gonna get blown up and you're gonna die. But those are all the cons, and none of them are that big. They are all easily overcomeable, if that's even a word. And to answer the question, should you buy this vehicle? If it wasn't obvious already, yes. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The fact that it's only $345,000, that is so freaking cheap for what they're giving you. And even if you don't go off-roading a lot, you're going to want this in your garage just because it has an insane amount of customization. So basically whatever you make, it's going to be unique. You're not going to really see a second version of your car out in online because there are so many options that it's just never going to really happen. And even if you go off-roading like just once in a blue moon, this thing will make that off-roading experience so much fun, so good, that you may actually want to go again. Because just for me driving it around in Sandy Shores and up Mount Chiliad for about 30 minutes to an hour, I was actually having a lot of fun. Because normally you go up there and you're struggling to get up mountains and you're struggling to get up rocks and stuff. And it's just like, really, I got this freaking giant truck, 4x4 truck, and it can't get up this stuff. But then you take the Kamacho up there and it's just treating these freaking obstacles like a road, like a straight freaking road. It just gets up them in no time. And it's like, wow, okay, this is actually kind of cool. So that's my review. That's my opinion on the Canis Kamacho. Definitely buy it. It, in my opinion, is the new best off-road vehicle. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Did you buy it? Do you like it? And if you didn't, let me know why as well. But anyway, that is it with the video. Thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.